everyone, I'm Miriam. I'm a domestic violence counselor here at Respond. Today we're going to talk about healthy forms of communication. We've talked a lot in previous videos about things in a relationship that might be going wrong or signs of abuse. And we haven't really talked about, well, how do you keep a relationship healthy, or how do you help negotiate when things might be becoming unhealthy? Communication is really important and key to all of this. So these are the 4 things we're going to talk about of what you can do to communicate in a healthy way. So the first one is addressing and talking through conflicts. So if something's happening in a relationship that's maybe not great, can you talk to your partner? Can you negotiate what's going on and try to find a solution? This could be as simple as you were planning to go to dinner with them and then something came up and you can't go. How do they accept this? When you tell them, do they get really angry at you for not being able to do it? Or can they accept that it's a disappointment but you had something else come up? When something's going wrong, if you're having fights a lot, can you sit down and can you talk about it and figure out what's wrong? Why are you getting angry at each other? Why are these fights happening? And maybe figure out what the core of the actual problem is, because likely they aren't actually mad at you for what they're saying they're mad at you for, or you aren't mad at them for what you're saying they're mad for. Something deeper is going on and you need to figure out, get to the bottom of that in a way that is healthy, trusting, and you're communicating not through anger, but through a desire to resolve that problem. The second one is setting and respecting boundaries. So this can be something sexual. It can be if they're not comfortable going as far as you are, respecting that they aren't comfortable doing that and not pushing them. It can be something like they're showing up at your house or your school or your work uninvited and they're not telling you and you tell them to stop. Can they respect that boundary? Do you feel comfortable telling them, I want you not to do this? And will they accept that and not push you to be comfortable with it? Compromise means meeting halfway. So this can mean finding a place between what 2 of you want that's halfway between the 2 of them. So say you want to stay in and cook and they want to go out to dinner, maybe get takeout. Or maybe you know that you've gone out to dinner for the last 3 nights, so it's time to stay in and cook. Or maybe it's the other way around. So that could mean that acknowledging when you're giving or taking more than half the relationship and trying to find a way to balance the time that everyone's getting what they want, what they need in a relationship, and talking through that when maybe one party's not. The last one is trust. And this is just trusting your partner has good intentions and that you do as well, and knowing that they believe that you have good intentions. So do you trust that your partner is not doing things behind your back? And can you talk to them if you think they are? And do they, same for you? And this goes back to why communication is so important, because it helps establish that trust. That if you can talk to your partner and you know that they're going to be able to let you address and talk through conflicts, they know that they're going to respect those boundaries you set and they're going to help you compromise, then you can trust them to have a healthy relationship and work through conflicts and work through problems, rather than having the relationship become unhealthy or abusive.